Go ahead.
Men are contradictory. It don't matter what the fuck you think they are. Do you want a husband or not? You come in here talking critically about men. Do you want one? Do you want a man? If you want a man, become more desirable to men. If you don't want a man, you don't got to do nothing to be more desirable to men. You don't even want a fucking man. But if you do want a man and you're not willing to adjust yourself to be more desirable to men, you're fucking delusional. You're the problem. If you don't want a man, it don't matter. But if you do want a man, you better find out what the fuck they think and how they feel. Or keep doing whatever you've been doing. And keep letting that rose fry your pussy. Where you can't even come with a partner now because your pussy because you done electrocuted your pussy. And you and your friends sit around each other talking about what y'all think y'all know about men and drinking all that wine and getting all them yeast infections and just talking to each other shit that y'all know nothing about. Frying your pussy up with them roses and shit.
Who pissed her off?
Somebody obviously that was at a function that was talking about roses and wine, and she was pissed off.
All right, fellas. You know what time it is. What y'all thinking about the video?
She came with that big energy. I mean,
facts. Everything.
Go ahead, Oliver. Go ahead.
Facts.
I mean, what she said was real. I was more concerned of like, damn, somebody must have just pissed her off like right before the joint. She's just like, nah, I'm gonna go talk about this shit. Don't. Like, you know what I'm saying? So nah, but I mean, what she said is true. You have to be what you like want. Like you have to. People say like law of attraction and shit like that, and that's great. But everybody just uses that shit just to basically just sit on their ass and just do some wishful thinking type shit. She's right. If you want to be desirable to men, just like how we want to be desirable to women, you know what I'm saying? You have to put in the work or do the things that thing that you want is desirable to. Why am I going to sit up here and try to catch a mouse with fucking water when they want fucking peanut butter and cheese? Like,
I got to take this real quick because the reason that I even chose this video is because something's been really getting on my fucking nerve the last couple of days, okay? So, y'all know the gym that I go to, what happens in that gym. You know, it's just like, the DMVs, like anything that you want in DMV, you're gonna find in that goddamn gym. So it was one instance of two young ladies that go to this gym. I was talking to one of my mans the other day, and these girls are going on 27, 20. I think I talked to you about it, D. But basically,
you said young,
huh?
Like you said young,
younger,
no,
younger. So what's happening is they have dealt with these two kind of like fuckhead dudes, like a lot of women do. Women we have down here on the podcast a lot of the time, but now they're on a place where they're born again virgins. You know, they're like, you know what? Hey, you know what? I might have got fucked over a couple times, but now I'm not having sex again until I get married. And I was talking to my man because he's the one telling me this, and I'm kind of listening to this. I'm like, why do women? Shout out to Kevin Samuels. There's no product on the market that increases with value as you have more aging use. But what a lot of women do, they want to get hurt by these Tyrone Pookies and Ray Razors, as we always say.
Mm-hmm.
Then you want to raise your price when you're older and have more baggage. But then they never even consider that how, like, because her requirements were, you got to be tall, make a certain amount of money, the typical BS that we hear, right? Yeah. They never once considered, one, how small of a percentage this man actually is, and two, what this man wants. Women have no idea, for the most part, how to not only get a man, but now keep him. And that's why I picked that video. It's just really starting to annoy me. I'm seeing that more and more. It's just women, as they get older, they don't understand what men want, and they don't even care about it, honestly.
But let's be clear, but just like Shorty with the bus driver, though, the reason why, you know, I mean, you can talk this all day, but when it's all said and done, come on, man, you think these chicks is really going to they'll find a man, but do you think they'll really be in a happy relationship long term? They're not going to find what they're looking for.
What did I just tell you, D, earlier when we talking on the phone? I said, it's always this. When you were in math class in high school, what did the teacher always say? If you don't show your work, you're not getting any fucking credit. They always said that shit, right? Yeah. Women have all these standards on Instagram and shit, but in real life, where's the work that's actually working for you? Where's the proof you got that shit? So, it's nowhere.
That's an oxymoron because the best thing is a baddie with no Insta. But you know,
fair.
I mean, so that's an oxymoron. But nah, you're right though.
Go ahead, D.
No, I was gonna say like, it's kind of funny when you talk about like show your work, right? Mm-hmm. a lot of times you'll have women that, for instance, say, I need a man to be tall. He need to take me to this restaurant. He need to have me do this. Okay, cool. If you're doing that on your own, but if you, it's different. And even when women say men used to be providers, right?
Yeah.
Or men need to do this, or men need to do that. Okay, if he's your husband, or he was a long-term boyfriend, that's what y'all going towards. But if you just meeting a man, why is this man supposed to be doing everything in the world for you? That's what I don't get. And like you said, that's what she was talking about, man, being so critical of men. You so critical. Oh, he don't do this, that, and the third. Okay, stop looking at little baby, looking at such and such and what he do for his woman or his baby mother. Most men ain't
all these unrealistic expectations. It's just irritating.
Bro.
You're supposed to pay for me and my girlfriends.
But see, this is what I'm saying, and we talk about this all the time too. I'm a numbers guy. So the median, I looked this shit up. I'm gonna get the exact number a little bit off, but they said the median household income in America is $73,000, I think $516. Now, mind you, median household, I was going to say both incomes. And remember, median doesn't mean average, it means the middle number. You know what I'm saying? So that means the average is actually less.
And then let's get into, was that the black home? Because it's less than the black home.
No, that was America. That was just America.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The black home even worse.
That's good. Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah.
The black home
But
even
again,
worse.
like you said, they're looking at a little baby. What's his baby mom's name? Jada, whatever her name is. Looking at all of them, getting like, she is though. Getting Rolls Royces and like Lamborghinis for a birthday present, and they expecting that same treatment for them, realizing that you're not Jada or her, but you want that same treatment.
And Jada had money before baby, because I was even following some of her old shit. Like her father was like a hustler. Her father put her on the game in terms of like money. And shit. So she had bread. So that's another thing.
But I'm just saying, like, the expectations. Not saying as a woman you shouldn't want nice things or want to do nice things, go on vacation and stuff like that. That's cool. But to expect a man to be rich, and that's why a lot of men are sitting in jail and prison right now. Yeah, they made their own choices, but guess what they was trying to impress to get
that bride.
Yeah, facts.
That bride.
And we kind of always talk about this too, but just like, and not to kind of go full circle, women just don't really know what men actually really want, because we even have it down here a lot of the time, fresh and fit and stuff like that. We're telling women how rare these guys are, what most of these guys think, like, because nothing's absolute. And they won't even listen to it. They'll be like, oh yeah, that's cool, but
you're too controlling. You're damn right.
Shit like that, I don't understand it, bro.